All right, y'all, how we doing tonight? I know we all around the world, we on different times, but how we doing? Hope all is well with all the guys and goddesses. Despite what's going on in the world, it is a wonderful time to be alive right now and to be conscious and to be aware. I want to send a shout out to the great mother, a shade to the great mother, a shade to the guys and goddesses, a shade to the guys known and unknown, a shade to the five masters, earth, air, fire, wind, and ether, a shade to the spirit guides and the spirit warriors, a shade to the divine, a shade of truth, a shade of wisdom and knowledge, uploads to downloads and divine insight, a shade. So what's going on with everybody? What if have y'all done come across any new information? What's new? TikTok is got my page up under surveillance right now, so I'm very careful with what I post. I actually posted some stuff to my story, and they had both of my videos private. I never put my stories private ever. And I noticed, because I was like, normally, people, they'll comment on my stories, and I look up, I ain't got no comments, no nothing, and I was like, let me see what's going on. Look down, and I seen that it was like, your stuff is private. I'm like, private? So I had to undo my stuff. I'm like, TikTok is they own one. They really got all these social medias up under surveillance, and anybody speaking truth right now, they is really trying to buckle down on how much is being said, especially when it comes to the war that's happening over there in Palestine. They really trying to limit what gets out there. But anywho, thanks for all the likes, you guys. I appreciate that. Just got on here and I got like 202 likes, so I appreciate that. Y'all, it be so much that I be wanting to talk about, and I just cannot, because TikTok is on one. And you know what? YouTube ain't caught on yet. They ain't caught on because my YouTube page is kind of like new. So they ain't really caught on to like a lot of the stuff that I done posted on there from here. Because trust me, it probably would have already been taken down. Try to make this war manifest. They gonna make it manifest because... Now let's get into the topic of discussion. The last thing that they can pull on us is the war. Because they know we finna get ready to ascend. Yeah, so they finna make this war manifest. They gonna keep on pushing and poking at the bear until it eventually fight back, because America done. This place is over and done with. The Zionists know that their time is up. They run America. They also run Israel. Y'all already seen the simple fact that the corporation of Israel done expired. Just know that America has expired right along with them. And now you got this video going around talking about them confiscating the land, because they already know that they got to give up this land.
Right now, and this is where we're at right now, and at the end of 2023, we're in the next phase of the communist takeover of America. And where this is going, folks, is eventually we will reach the point of land confiscation. They will pass a slavery reparation law, and the government will say, Washington doesn't have the money for this, and Washington didn't do this to the black people. The white people did it. We are going to have to nationalize land owned by white people.
Don't think they can't do it.
I'm telling you, my friends, I'm telling you, this is the plan. They're going to pass a national reparation law that requires the confiscation of land owned by white people.
It ain't even the amount of reparations that they can give to pay for what they have done. It ain't no money can pay for that. And then the way the dude said it, he was like, a lot of the white people that voted for Trump, they're going to have to give up all of their stuff, all of their land, their houses, and everything. No, it ain't just the people that voted for Trump. It's all of them. Everybody that got land on America that's foreign and that is not indigenous is going to have to give up their land, because they're going to have to find a way to pay them reparations back. But like I was saying, and I will continue to say, it is not no amount of money, no amount of reparations that they can give that could pay for what they have done. None. And even though that they give this land up, just me thinking, send back on everything that they have done, the land ain't even enough. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't even enough. So by them giving the land back, in they mind, they probably thinking that it's all good, when in actuality it's not, because y'all not finna get off scot-free like that. That's way entirely too easy. So they ain't gonna get away scot-free. Like I told y'all, they're not gonna be able to escape this cosmic ass whooping. That's just something that they ain't gonna be able to get away from. No matter what they do, they can get a land back and all of that. They can even get off the land. That sin go follow them everywhere they go. Like they said, you will pay for the sins of your forefathers. It will be passed down from generation to generation until y'all fix it. And they have not. They trying to do something by giving the land back as if it's going to make a difference of what they have done. Nah. Yeah, I see how it's all happening with all of this stuff going on. Israel, the war, all of this stuff. Like they stated, prophecy that's taking place. Because we at the end of this matrix ending. So they trying to right their wrongs, but the way they doing it is very strategic, because they know the white supremacists and these left wing extremists, they finna act the fool when they know they gotta give up their stuff. Cause see, they people ain't even educated on what's going on. They don't even know that they enslaved the chosen people. See, they got everybody looking up over there in Palestine, up over in Israel, as if those the real chosen people. The chosen people ain't never left America. You see how they are trying to erase our history? They trying to erase us. These laws that they got passed and that they finna get ready to pass, it's already bad enough they trying to take us out of the schools, our history. They trying to reverse everything. They don't want our children to know nothing. They trying to just completely erase the Native Americans. You understand what I'm saying? What they trying to do? They thinking about erasing us. It's going to erase their original sin. Like, that's why they so upset now, is because they can't stop this age of the age of information. They can't stop what's going on. And then Pluto is already making amends right now. Pluto is called the shadow planet, but also represents destruction, death, and rebirth. When Pluto leave here in 2024, that is going to be the end of America. In 2017, we had the great solar eclipse that went across the United States. Now the next one is going to be April the 8th of 2024. That's going to be around the same time we go through our solar maximum. Basically, that's what's going to be your great solar flash, because they are already talking about how the solar maximum is finna be significant. And those who got fetal melanin is finna have it real hard, because we talking about cancer, organ failure. We talking about all type of stuff happening when this solar maximum take place. It's finna wipe out those who have fetal melanin. It's finna eliminate. The sun is not finna play, because it goes through its solar maximum every 11 years. This is finna be very similar to the Carotene event that happened in 1859. 2024 is the end of America. Believe that. They signed the Declaration of Independence 1776, July 4th. That was the last time Pluto was here. Pluto comes around every 248 years. The only reason why everything went in their favor when they signed the Declaration of Independence, because we was asleep. And it went in their favor because we wasn't connected to the universe. We wasn't plugged in. It was like we was dead. The universe couldn't even connect with us. We were so dug off in religion, it wasn't many of us awoke. And the ones that was woke, we collectively couldn't make it happen. It took for us to all wake up collectively to make this shift. That's why I say, pat yourselves on the back, because it's because of us this whole entire shift have happened. When they built a corporation on top of America, which is your ancient Egypt, your ancient Atlantis, because we went by many names. Remember, America is the old world. We was everything. the Egyptians. We went by many names. We are a great, great people. We are the people of God, the gods. We are the God's people. We are Israel, and Israel represents a God bloodline. When you break down Israel, it goes back to Kemet. Isis is the divine mother, the divine feminine. Ra is the masculine, and El is the Elohim, which exists within. We are the gods, the Elohims, and we are a divine people. The 12 tribes of Israel is none other than your 12 strands of DNA or DEA, okay? The chosen people have an alchemical makeup of genetics that represents you being a god. The Holy Grail exists within your DNA. That's why we are called the chosen people. Israel is the original, and the Israelites is the creation. So yeah, when they signed their Declaration of Independence, we was unplugged from the universe because we was up under heavy mind control and up under the illusion of religion. Our people was gone. We was emotionally tapped out at that time. The stuff that our people went through, we was emotionally tapped out. And we know that emotions affects the DNA. So you can either turn your DNA on emotionally or you can turn them off based off your emotions. That's why they say emotions is the key to ascension. The rapture just means a person that have an overwhelm of emotions. The rapture just means to be lifted in the spirit. That's your emotions. That's why emotions is key to your ascension, to tapping in. In 1776, when they signed the Declaration of Independence, we were completely tapped out and we was not connected to the universe. Everything ruled in their favor because we were asleep. Now that Pluto has returned, everything has been ruling in our favor because now we shifted everything. See, now we are in control. See, it was no way that they was going to keep controlling everything. We are the original creators of the Matrix. We have the original code. So which means all it took for us to wake up, we was going to rewrite everything. That's why they wanted to keep us asleep. That was the whole thing, dealing with the father religions, the illusion of religion. And right now, that's even playing out. That's the Armageddon program. And that's in the end of Revelations, which is the holy war, which is what they are getting ready to make manifest because they have to, because it's all a part of mind control, which we know religion is also another form of mind control. I'm so glad that our people is awakening because now we know that the supreme creator is a woman. And we know that the Father God religions was a patriarchal religion or a system that dealt with only the masculine. That's why society is so out of control, because the masculine is in control and the masculine has X'd out the divine feminine. If you can see in religion, is everything father, father, father. Where's the mother? Whenever you got just the father, you know it's a problem. That's why religion is an illusion and is not real. When it's not being taught correctly, it will put your mind into captivity. It will put you into bondage. That's what religion means when it's broke down. It means to bind and to put into bondage. Because when it's taught wrong, it puts you to sleep. When it's taught correctly, it'll set you free. So, and we know that the only way to salvation is through metaphysics and esoteric knowledge. And it's all up in the Bible. You just got to know how to read it. But because they use religion, the illusion of religion, as a tool to control the masses, also to control the consciousness, because if they can control your consciousness, they can control your perception. They can control what you manifest. And that's what they've been doing, controlling what you manifest. Because they know we control the matrix, so they have to put us up under mind control. Religion is just mind control. It's all mind control. And we are the gods that create. And that's why all the gods been wrapped up under what? Religion. And why have all of this been still popping off and going on? Is because we believe in the text. And we making it real and we making it manifest because we believing in it. But when you break down to believe, it's be-la-eve. is to be naive, because you can't always just believe. And that's why I'm so glad that our people is waking up, and we know that the supreme creator is mother. And we know that this patriarchal system is all designed to suppress the divine feminine. The divine feminine is the mother. She births everything. You understand what I'm saying? She the one brings order. And that was the original matriarchal system that we had. This is how everything used to run. We are the lawgivers, and y'all man was the enforcers. Y'all understood the queen in her position and that she was supreme. And y'all understood y'all needed to protect her and to protect the planet. But now, since the patriarchal system has stepped in, it has tried to eliminate the mother, the woman. Because they know the woman, she's the mitochondrial god, and she's too powerful. With the king on her side, them together will shut this whole thing down. That's why they have to try to suppress the mitochondrial god, because she is the key to this whole thing. She is the Trinity in the Matrix. So they are scared of the mitochondrial god. And the Anunnaki is the reason for the season, because they the one who created these patriarchal systems. The Anunnaki have a problem with the divine feminine. The Anunnaki is against the mother, against the divine feminine. They can't stand the divine feminine because they know the matriarchal system will shut them down. If we wake up, the kings wake up. All we got to do is say something and the king's gonna move. The warriors gonna shut it down. When everything is lining up how it's supposed to, when we are in a line with one another. Y'all heard about the Amazon women back in the day? The gods, the Amazon women, that was the matriarchal system. They was untouchable. Untouchable. The Amazon. Those were carbon women. California is also named after a goddess. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I can go on and on about this. But they know who the black woman is. And the Anunnaki is against you. They're against us. They're against the mitochondrial seed. And that's why they created the patriarchal system. And that's why the whole entire world is in an uproar. And there's wars, rumors of wars, and all of this killing, because it's the masculine. It's never been a man's world. It's always been a woman's world. A man just been in it. But now our men have been groomed to have a patriarchal mindset, to go against the divine feminine, to kick her and put her beneath him. You understand what I'm saying? It's all mind control. And our men need to wake up and understand.
A nation can't go higher than its woman. So if you suppress her, what you expect?
She is supreme. You understand? She carries the codes. She carries the Stargate. She has the womb. She has the Holy Grail. While they over there looking for the Holy Grail, it's in the genetics. The Holy Grail is the vagina. Like, I don't, these people they're psychotic and they're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? They are in denial on who the true people is. But the Holy Grail always been inside of the woman. It's the vagina. And they have tried to corrupt the Holy Grail. That was the whole thing with slavery, corrupting the Holy Grail. They was raping the mess out of our women to corrupt the Holy Grail. Because they really tried to corrupt the Holy Grail by putting seeds in her and having her carry other babies that she shouldn't even been carrying. Putting stuff in her womb that she wasn't even supposed to have been birthing. That womb only belonged to a carbon king. They've been trying to corrupt the Stargate for the longest. But now our women, they finally waking up, but they still sleeping with the enemy and letting this enemy corrupt their Holy Grail. Control, definitely, because they want to stop the guys from entering in. It's so many ways on why they trying to corrupt the Holy Grail. And they looking for all of this power, and this over here exists right within us. All this God power that they trying to find, digging in the ground, digging up mommies, trying to find all of this stuff, the fountain of youth, it's all within the people. It's within our genetics. It's within the alchemical makeup of our body. And you looking over there and it's already in us. But this, they know that though. We are back controlling this planet. Y'all just don't know that yet. But y'all back controlling and they lost the power. See, this place have fallen. It's already failed. All of this is just a shit show right now. But they know they got to find some way. Without ticking off their own people, they know they got to give everything up. And see, a lot of their people is not educated on what's happening. So, to tick off the white supremacists and the left wing extremists, they gonna end up going at it with their own people. And that's what they don't want to do, because they know that they are one of the top domestic terrorisms in the United States. Because they people is even sleep. But when they find out that they have enslaved the chosen people, when I say it's going to be chaotic, it's going to be chaotic. Because they have hated, killed, murdered, annihilated. Words can't even express what they have done. And you find out that you've been hurting the people of God? You've been hurting the chosen people? The gods and goddesses? The divine primordial deities? The people you looked down upon? The people you hate because the color of their skin? When you find out that they the chosen people, a lot of people going to be trying to run somewhere and climb up under a rock. You hear me? When they find out how they felt about the chosen people of God. The people of gods. The gods. Yeah, they definitely make us look outside of ourselves because they have to. You want to know why? It's because they know the moment we wake up, we shift this entire reality, which now we have the power. Now, I was speaking the other day and I was trying to tell y'all, this is a hologram, right? This is a replica of the real universe. We know that this is the upside down world, which is the shadow world. So that means that the real world is on the other side. So in all reality, that means that we are in a deep sleep. Now, if y'all ever heard this song, it's called Roll, Roll, Roll Your Boat Gently Down the Stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. They was telling you. And you see how America always labeled themselves, oh, the American dream. The whole time, y'all, they know that this is a holographic universe. And they know that we control this matrix. But guess what? All these little movies that y'all see, everybody been talking about, oh, our DNA is finna get activated. It's gonna come online. Baby, you already activated. The moment you awaken, you activated. You just gotta keep working towards your elevation. That's it. But you already activated. See, you know, like in your lucid dreams, when they tell you just take control of your dreams because you can fly, you can do whatever. It's the same thing here. You can do the same thing here because you already dreaming. You ain't woke up yet. You within a dream. You lucid dreaming, but you also dream within a dream, if you understand what I'm saying. Because even in this lucid dream, every night you go to sleep and you be tapping into the real world, and you be also tapping into the multiverse of you and other realities. Dreams ain't just regular dreams. They're you in other lifetimes, other worlds. You understand what I'm saying? So you're dreaming, but in all reality, you can do the same thing that they show you on these movies. X-Men. Oh, can't forget X-Woman. Superman. Superwoman. All these spiritual abilities people be doing, and you see them on TikTok and they trying to blow some damn aluminum foil. Quit playing with me, because that ain't how our powers work. It's naturally and it happen. But you got to stop putting limitations on your mind. You can't think like a human. You got to think like a god. And you got to know that this is not the real world. And you have to know that you have the ability to move heaven and earth. You got to start thinking like a god. But see, they done program us to think like we are human, and to make us think that we're less and that we need to be looking outside of ourselves for some God. When in actuality, you are the God that you seek. You can do everything that they show you on TV. Even it was a 6 ether man on the news. He was talking about our melanin, the God particle, how we have spiritual abilities and everything. They know this. If some of these people want us to wake up, because they know what is going on. And they sick of their own people too. Some of them. Because they know they have overstepped their boundaries, and they know that their time is up. Let me tell you something. I have been tapping into my spiritual abilities naturally. It has been happening naturally. And I just been living my life, disconnecting from this hologram, disconnecting and detaching from this world. And all of a sudden, I'm telepathically. All of a sudden, I'm moving things with my mind. All of a sudden, I can read minds because it's naturally happening. You want to know why? It's because I'm not thinking like a human anymore. I'm not looking at myself as if I'm some less being. I'm looking at myself as an extraterrestrial being. I know that I am a God, and I know that I am in a sleeping state, and I know that this is a dream, and I need to wake up. It's only real because I have made it real. But I also can use my powers too if I know that I have them. I can also use them as well because I am not limited to just this physical realm. I am not just this physical realm. I am much more than just this physical realm. That's why even in the movie The Matrix, you saw how Trinity was in the end. She was able to still use her powers even in the Matrix when she realized who she was. When you come into the knowledge of self, to know thyself is to know God. You can do anything, but you have to know thyself. And that is always key. So I'm trying to tell y'all how to use your powers without telling you. You should know it's going to come to you naturally. And you got to stop thinking like you are a human being, because you are not a human being. You are a God that's having a human experience. That's all you are. And these beings know that. They are scared of you more than anything because they like, oh, we got to keep them asleep. We got to give them all of these religions. We got to indoctrinate their minds. We got to set them up. Because if they know that they have no limitations on their mind, anything they think, they can do. But if I put limitations on their mind, I can control their perspective. And then if I can control their perspective, I can put limitations on their mind and I can stop them from manifesting certain things that can harm me or stop me or shut down my corporation. So let's play a game with them. Let's put traps on their mind. Let's put chains on their mind. Let's make them think that they're lesser, that they're human, that they're nothing. Let me make them feel like if they don't do right by God, that they're going to go to hell. As a matter of fact, let me make them believe that they are not a God. Let me break them down to a sand particle. Let me do this to them. Let me rape they whole entire race of people of who they are. We're going to erase their inheritance, everything. We're going to steal it. We're going to steal everything from them. We're going to make them feel like they don't even know that they don't have a place in the universe. When I say we were so high, we came so low, we forgot who we was. That's why we have to remember. And that's why everything in this matrix was set up and designed it was to make us to forget. That's why we have to detach ourselves from the physical world. All of these things that we desire, this is all a part of the enemy's game. We gonna set them up. We gonna have all these distractions, beautiful women, beautiful men. Some of these people is probably soulless to the mug, ain't got a soul in their body. But we gonna attract them with beautiful men and beautiful women. We gonna get alcohol out there. We gonna hit them with some marijuana to make them feel like they in heaven, make them feel like they doing something. You understand what I'm saying? Make them feel strong. You know, we gonna get in their head. We gonna put out the new J's. We gonna put out basketball, have them so wrapped up in basketball. We gonna have them thinking that they can be rap stars when in reality you a real star. You don't need Hollywood to be a star. You a real star. You come from the IRA. You are Horus. You are the Haru. You are the true hero. You are the true Christ, the true Buddha, the true Cupid. You are Allah. Arm, leg, arm, hand. You are that. But we got to make them feel like they ain't shit. So they'll never come to the knowledge of self. But I'm so happy, my guys and goddesses, that y'all get it. And that we are making it happen and we are waking up. Because without y'all, we couldn't have did this. We had to do it as a collective. I remember when I first became awakened, it wasn't too many of us. We couldn't go to social media and have conversations like this. We were sprinkled all around the world. And it was hard to have these conversations because your family didn't get it. They were still in religion. They were still asleep. You couldn't talk to your sisters, your brothers, because they looking you upside your head like, man, you crazy as hell. Your friends, you can't really even go to your friends because they ain't even woke. You might have one friend that might listen. And that one friend, you might be able to carry him along. You might be able to wake him up. He might be the only one. And you might find somebody online that you can kick it with, but they was the only ones at that time. Now, y'all, we out here. You understand? We out here like the wind. We out here like the sand. It's too many of us now. We have multiplied all around the world. And we have caused this shift to happen. So guess what Pluto was doing? Pluto was ruling in our favor. Oh, the underdogs will become the overlords, and that's the end game of Pluto when Pluto step up out of here in 2024. Because see, Pluto is in Aquarius right now. And see, we in the age of Aquarius. But see, do you remember the last time when Pluto was in Aquarius? See, it was revolutions. It was the Haitian Revolution. It was the French Revolution. Baby, we going through a revolution now. It's all happening again. That's right. Yep, their system failed. We just have to stop participating and step into our rightful places. That's right, goddess. That's right. It has already failed. And that's why this video that's surfacing right now talking about them confiscating the lands. They know that they have to get off of here. Because see, at the end of the day, when everything is said and done, Pluto is here to bring balance. And anything that is not in harmony, even with itself, it will be removed. Because it's all about harmony and balance. If you're not in harmony with the universe, if you're not in balance with the universe and with yourself, you are going to be eliminated. X'd out. Because this construct is coming down. And see, what people need to understand too, even though this might be a falling world, we have the ability to raise this frequency here. We have the ability to shift everything and put everything on a high plateau. And that's exactly what's happening. This world is going to change right before our eyes, because we're doing that. We're changing it. We're not going to be like the Anunnaki, who had the time to evolve and to go through its ascension, but instead they wanted to stay behind and control and rule over the next that was coming to go through their evolution process here. You understand? We're going to move on, and we're going to go from the cocoon to the caterpillar. See, right now, we the caterpillar. See, we went through the cocoon phase. We was all asleep. You couldn't tell us we was a god. You couldn't tell us that the Christ is within, the Christ is the Christos, which is the oil that rises up and that exists within the cerebrum. You couldn't tell us that because we were like, well, what is you talking about? What you mean the Christ is within? What is the pineal gland? What you mean it's the penis of God? We'd be looking at them like they crazy. But nah. The gods have returned. And we have awakened. And so even the powers that be, they can what's the word? They can also measure our consciousness right now. That's what the Schumann resonance is all about. They have been calculating and measuring where we are at right now. And it's probably scaring the living crap out of them, because we are collectively moving together. See, when people be like, oh, black people ain't in unity. I don't like saying black, but y'all understand. We know what black mean. Oh, the carbon people ain't in unity. Oh, yeah, we is. We moving collectively, baby. It's all in the spirit. And they can see it. They see the elevation of the consciousness. And it's scaring them. And see, as you can see, while we evolving, how the planet how the system itself is stagnant, how it's still in a low frequency, all these wars, all this killing, it's that masculine energy. See, the masculine energy can't give birth to something new because they exited out the divine feminine. See, that's why us divine feminine, which is the ex-woman, we coming online and we shifting all of this with the help of our kings. We changing the game because we finna give a birth to a whole new world, which means we finna give birth to a whole new nation. And that's what Pluto come into place. Pluto is about the rebirth of a new nation that's going to come through what? The carbon woman, which is the mitochondrial god. See, that's why this system is failing now, because it's on a low frequency. And baby, trust and believe. They can't pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. They can't pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Because see, this is all spiritual. That's why they finna end up killing themselves. They finna be the reason why they come to their own demise. See, we just sitting back chilling. Even if we do have to go to war, trust and believe, we ready, baby. We ready. You might don't think you ready, but you ready. Because the moment that they make a move on you, baby, you already activated. You just need a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So while they up over here trying to create and manifest this religious war, guess what? We up over here elevating. We over here elevating. You get me? So while they up over here doing, they just setting up their own demise. That's all they doing. Thank you for the gift, sweetie. They just setting up their own demise. That's why I'm like, kings and queens, sit back, keep elevating, because you see how they already done let us know. Oh, the so-called young African Americans is a problem to Israel. You right, we is, because we the true chosen people. You right, we is, because we the only ones that can defeat y'all. We the only ones that can defeat the Zionists. Quit playing with me. We the only ones. Can't nobody else do it. It's gonna take the chosen ones to do it. And they know that their time is up. That's why I said, we all gotta pick a side. Pick a side, y'all. Pick a side. Because when the time comes, it's gonna be a sight to see. Oh, the return of the divine feminine. Because they can't create nothing. You see how they killing themselves right now? You know, Palestine, them up over here fighting the situation up over here in Congo. How they up genocide, wiping out more indigenous people. But guess what? In the end, we will prevail. The truth will prevail. The indigenous will prevail. We know that right now what we seeing with our people over in Congo and this stuff, trust me, they gonna get their lick back. And it's gonna be beyond a lick back. We're gonna get our lick back. But we gotta sit back and let this just run its course, because they finna kill themselves. They finna wipe out themselves. And then they already basically let us know that they trying to declare war with us over here. Oh, this ain't what you want. Because you know that we know who y'all are. Y'all the seeds of Satan. Quit playing with me. We the divine ones, y'all the seeds of Satan. But you already know we gonna prevail over y'all anyways. We gonna win. So y'all just already trying to call us out. Y'all already calling us out. Because they know the energy. They can feel it on the planet. Talking about the return of whoever God that they talking about the return of. No, it's the return of the true Christ. It's the return of the true Buddha. It's the return of the true Haru. That's who's finna return. And they know when the true Christ return. I told y'all the Ecclesiastics Christ is the Christ that's coming not to bring peace, but to come bring sword. The sword. The righteous annihilation that's going to wipe out the evil. You said, oh yeah, he created them. Oh, Yaqub, he done. He done. Yaqub, he know he done. And his bloodline. They over. He created them, and he also created carbon beings that look like us that don't have a soul. That's why I said everybody that's skinfolk ain't kinfolk. We all don't black the same. Because our genetics is totally different. And we don't even look like a lot of these people up in the world. Us over here in America, we have a very distinctive look. We don't look like everybody. When we even dress up and we get dressed and we look right, we shift the whole atmosphere. We ain't even gotta look like much, but we intimidate people when we step in a room because our energy is on high. That's what you call that God flow. Wherever we go in the world, people feel us. They see us. They know what's something peculiar about us people over here. Because we the people of God. We the chosen people. We are the gods and goddesses. When our queens dress up and we do our hair, gods, you just see the energy flowing from us. You already know it's something special about her. It's something special about him. That's that energy, the kundalini. That's that Christ flow that ain't nobody else got. And everybody trying to pick up on it. No, baby. You can't pick up on this flow. This is righteous. This is primordial. We came here. We set trends in this realm. Everything is based around us. Baby, we is the blueprint. Everybody trying to copy what we do, but they ain't got a soul, so they can't swag the way we swag. They can't move in the spirit how we move. They can't speak to the universe and shift everything. They ain't connected how we connected. See, baby, we tapped in. It ain't just about the soul. We genetically, everything about us. We nature. We are the Metaneta. We everything. We the air, we the wind, we the fire. I mean, I can go on and on. These movies, Airbender, I'm trying to tell you, they've been trying to tell us about ourselves the whole time. The Avatar. I mean, I can go on and on. But guess what? The divine feminine, we about to give birth to a new nation, y'all. Get ready, my divine goddesses. Get ready, my divine kings. Because your queens is finna get ready to birth a new nation. A new nation, a matriarchal system that ain't gonna ever get ran over again. And this is the system they fear. Because see, when the women is in control, the queens, we shuts it down. That's why they scared now, like for us to speak, because they be scared and intimidated just by the way we carry ourselves. Now, baby, that's so how we talk with conviction. See, I mean, it's so many levels to this, I'm trying to tell you. But what we about to get ready to do, keep elevating, queens, because we about to birth a new nation. You see, this nation is dead. It's dead. It's a system that's ran by the masculine that has no direction. It's out of control and finna kill itself. And we gonna sit back and let it kill itself. Because see, ever since the masculine have taken over, which you know what I'm saying, Yakub's creation, they have caused death and destruction to the entire world. So guess what? Their demise is gonna be by their own damn hands. And they're low vibrational. All this killing, that's low vibrational. They thinking about killing and stuff like we supposed to be scared. Like we supposed to be in fear. Baby, come on now. Death, we can't never die. We can't never die. We energy, pure energy. Energy can never be destroyed but transferred. We come back, baby. We multiply, baby. We get stronger every time. Thought you was doing something trying to wipe us out, and now you see like, dang, we just can't get rid of them. We can't kill them. You right, you can't kill us. The original creators of the Matrix, and you thought you was wiping us out. Nah, baby. We keep coming back. And every time we come back stronger and stronger. Because we can't die. But y'all can. Because y'all 6 ether. So when 6 ether die, y'all turn straight to a phantom. Quit playing with me. Y'all only possess a spirit. Y'all ain't nothing but demons walking around in the flesh. Because that's all the spirit is. A Damien, it's a demon. It's a phantom, it's a ghost that's operating in these low vibrational flesh bodies. That's why the world is in an uproar. You got the divine sitting right in the middle of devils. What you expect? That's exactly what it is. That's why we got so much hate. That's why so much going on right now. Yes. You said that's how you've been feeling all week. Yes. For the world will see it for itself. I am the Christ. That's facts. I literally be blowing bubbles on the porch chilling. Yes. That's not what it is. It is the day that has invaded the vessel of God. Wake up. Are you right? We can't bring everybody with us. Yeah, we can't bring everybody with us. And guess what? I am spiritual judge of the living and the dead, son of the living God. But yes, y'all. So the queens, the goddesses, we are getting ready to birth a new nation. And Pluto is helping to usher in that and to help guide us and move us in the right direction. Pluto is a planet of destruction, death, and rebirth, which means the death of America, but the rebirth of an entire nation. As a matter of fact, the rebirth of a whole new world. See, we create worlds. They can't create worlds. And that's why we will be creating a new world. That's why when Bobby Hemmings said, y'all thinking we finna rule this place? We already been in a cocoon. Now we a caterpillar finna go to a butterfly. Yeah. It's time for us to graduate from here and move on. But before we move on, we gonna set the record straight here. We gonna bring back balance and harmony here. We're going to eliminate the wicked, and then we're gonna move on. Because a lot of our people keep believing and thinking, oh, we're gonna rule the nation. Not this place. We're moving on to a better nation. We're moving on to a better world. We suffered enough here. We went through enough here. It's time for us to graduate from here because we done went through our soul evolution here. We done been through everything you can think of. A lot of us done been trees. We done lived different life forms. We done experienced life in its full circle. Now it's time for us to evolve and to become that beautiful butterfly. We're not finna go back to being a cocoon after we was a caterpillar. No, we're gonna move to the next stages of life. And Bobby Hemmings have done that. Rest in peace to him, but I know it ain't rest in peace. I know he's moving on to the next evolution of life. He done his work here. He done his job here. And we grateful for that God. And he left his mark. Now it's time for him to become even greater than what he was here. That's what it's all about. We're going to become great. You thought we was amazing back then when we built and created everything. Just imagine what we're going to be able to do now after we go through this. See, it's all about energy. See, we were so high. We had to come so low. We knew that this was going to happen and we allowed it. Just trust and believe that this just didn't happen just to happen. That's why some people say, oh, this was just a test. We knew that this was going to happen to us. Mark my words. We knew that this was coming. Why do you think we set up all this stuff around the world to bring us back into our memory when we had lost it? We allowed ourselves to forget. We allowed us to fall because we were trying to outmax what we was once before. See, in order for us to have beat how great we was before, we had to come lower than what we have ever been. So we had to go rock bottom. So that way, when we come back, that energy gonna shoot to the max, and it's gonna even go beyond what we once were.
Just like a boomerang, when you pull it all the way back and extend it as far as it can go, and you let it go, your reach is going to be way much more significant.
Yeah, we had to fall into the darkness to know that we was the light. We had to fall into the darkness. It's all about energy. And so now we are going to go from that caterpillar to that butterfly. You thought we were powerful, but we finna be even more powerful now. A lot of people in the conscious community, they might say like it was just a test, and you can even call it that. You can even say that, you know. But those who did what they did to us in the midst of our sleeping, they overdid it and they went too far. And they knew exactly what they was doing. And in the midst of that, they like, okay, they ain't finna wake up anytime soon. And when they do wake up, we're gonna just try to erase them. But see, the universe wasn't finna have that. Neither the Great Mother. Y'all see that? Y'all see, I ain't forget about the Great Mother. Everybody want a father. No, I ain't worried about the damn father. My concern is the Great Mother. Because the Great Mother, without her, there would be no father. So we can't never forget about the mother. And that's why I don't fool with religion as far as for my salvation, because it's a patriarchal religion. It's all about the masculine. That's why they didn't even want the woman to speak in the church. It was for a long time women couldn't even minister. It's all based around the masculinity. True, Yakub can't save them, which is your Dalibra, which is your boy Enlil, one of the Anunnakis. And they fighting for power. These two brothers fighting for power, and it ain't got nothing to do with us. They want to be heirs of the throne. And now they on our land, fighting in our land. And created these bloodlines here that don't supposed to be here. And when I tell y'all that they are going to pay for what they have done, when the spirit told me that they was not even supposed to mess with the soul evolution process, they really messed up. When I say that the Galactical Federation is involved, they are going to pay heavenly for what they have done. Because they was never supposed to intervene in nothing. They came down here lying to our people, telling us that they were our gods when we was in a state of sleep. Talking about they created us when they didn't create us. We come from the water of noon. We come from nature. We the Titans, the Tartarians, the Tartars. That's who we are. The true Egyptians, the true Atlanteans, the true Nagas.